Blast finally that I've been waiting to talk about for a long time, as you know, because I've been had to first build the fort and then do the bad guy and then do the horse. And of course, I made this custom figure a long time ago. So finally, I am ready to show off the ultimate Rio Blast setup. Now, what's funny is I actually went online a few minutes ago. Hold on, my internet's going really slow. There we go. I actually went online a few minutes ago and I found out that that's, that Rio Blast, believe it or not, is oh hey Master Far. The new trailer for Revelation was just awful. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check that out. Anyway, I found out that Rio Blast online right now on eBay is only $39.99 with free shipping. I couldn't believe that. And the guy has two of them. So if you guys want to grab a Rio Blast in the package, there's some guy, I got the link in the description for all the Rio Blasts on eBay. And sure enough, this guy has buy it now, $39.99, no, and free shipping, which is like a really good price for a Classics figure. So for those who are looking for Classics figures, that's a good one. Hey, welcome from Finland. Thanks for joining us. So on the back, of course, it has Rio Blast's real name and all this other stuff and other characters in the line. But I'm not here to talk about the in-the-box figure. I'm here to talk about my cool setup and the backstory of Rio Blast that I made up myself. So here we go. So let's take a look here. So Rio Blast right here. Here he is. And this is not the final Rio Blast. This is my custom figure. And in my storyline, this is Rio Blast before he became Rio Blast. So this is his normal thing. And he has these cool guns that are based on Brave Star guns. As you can see, I 3D made them and print them. They're on my Shapeways store if you guys want to get your own. And then, of course, I also have the rifles for him, too. So he can be, you know, a cowboy-looking guy with his cool rifles. And I made this hat for him, which is also on my Shapeways store. It fits really tight. You got to heat the head up and then shove it on. And then there's my custom. I actually sanded the inside of these and glued them to his legs so they don't open anymore for this particular figure. And then, of course, I swapped out the arms and painted the gloves blue. I believe these arms might be Ulars. I'm not Ulars, but Molars, but I'm not sure whose arms I used. All right, so there you go. And then this is from the old man, Eldor. I used his piece there, and came out really cool. So there he is before. And in the storyline that I have is that, you know, he was being his cowboy in his cowboy ways and just minding his own business. And the evil bad guy, whose name is Overkill, because I just named him the other day. Come on, Overkill, get out of there. He came up there and ended up killing Rio Blast's family, his wife, and everything else, and left Rio Blast pretty much almost mortally wounded. And then because he has a cool gun that shoots cops out here, left Rio Blast mortally wounded and was in, you know, dire straits of dying at that point. So when Man-at-Arms found him, Rio Blast asked to have the same gun embedded in his chest, just like Overkill, so he could thwart and seek revenge for his family. So that is the storyline. So then I decided to here he is right here. He's become the sheriff now because he wants to, you know, take out Overkill, self-appointed sheriff. And oh, you just bought one today. Excellent. And so this is my Rio Blast that I use without the guns. Now I did leave it so his legs can still go down, but I did sand out the tabs inside here so it can close tighter against his legs. And then for the chest one, I cut out like a keyhole shape so it can close all the way, and put some Metcal tape inside there so it looks silver inside there. And then for his sides, I literally cut these free, as you can see here, and then put the tubes back in here. Otherwise, his sides are just like mammothly sticks out. So let me go and show you the other Rio Blast. He's of course armored to kill, and you can see how far his sides stick out here. He's got the fat armor situation going on, but I figure when he's in warrior mode like this, I'm okay with his sides sticking out because his arms are going forward anyway. And so there you go. I also painted this silver right here to give it a little bit of shine so it doesn't look like the rest of the gun everywhere. Now this one guy, he was so cool, he actually put a targeting thing on the inside so Rio Blast can look through there. If you look from the back side, you could see like a target screen, which was the cleverest idea, but I didn't go that far. I didn't make the target screen on the inside. But there you go. So there are my 3 Rio Blasts. The one ready to go. Ha! The one that is the Marshal, and he is you know, not all gunned up and purposely made so his thing could close all the way in front. And there you go there, and thinned out so his arms can go down to his sides so he can actually do things. And then of course I have the pre-Rio Blast, which is a really cool guy too. And of course he sports the guns from, oh, they're from my Shapeways store. But if you want to find my Shapeways store, just go to he-bro.com and you can click Shapeways from there. And I made the hat and the guns available for you guys. So if you want to do that, there you go. All right, before I jump into more excitement about Rio Blast, and now he has a town, which of course this will be Brave Star's town, but I thought that would be a cool idea to give him his own town right here. So that's why I bought this town and showed it to you guys earlier. And I got him a horse from the 4 Horsemen. Look at that. And I found out this horse is so much cooler than I ever thought. The saddle's removable. The mane is removable, so you can swap out the mane if you want to, or take it apart so you can paint it. The head comes off. Even the hair on the front comes off. And all of the saddle pieces comes off. So you can pull this whole head piece off and have a bare horse if you want. And even the tail is removable. So if you were to get, if they make more horses in the line, you can customize them by swapping out pieces. Even the little blanket is removable. And it's even crazier than that, is you can pull off the stirrups if you don't like them. You can take off this cloth underneath. It actually is a separate piece too. So you can really customize this just the way you want. And it's like, you know what? That's pretty cool how much you can do with this one horse from the 4 Horsemen. All right. So when it comes to the He-Man horses, let me go and see what you guys have common. Oh, no more comments. Wow. I'm surprised more aren't coming in. One thing these horses tend to do, and you can see this one's been customized. I put a blue saddle on it that I got from Swiftwind, and then painted these blue, painted this blue, left this pink because it was just too much of an effort to paint the whole thing blue because I know the paint's going to slough off right there. So I figured, I'll leave the headdress pink. But I think the blue makes it look pretty cool. And, well, anyway, these legs like to pinch together in storage. So I took these pieces from Multibot. Somebody told me yesterday it was Multibot. And basically just stuck them together just like that. And now you can take and put this right between the legs. And it just holds those legs apart just perfect so they don't bend in and get ruined during storage. So if you need to, and it works on the front and the back. So if you're going to store your horse away somewhere, use those parts from your Multibot and just create this little piece here, and then you can store your Swiftwing's legs and your Arrow's legs like that so they don't end up getting all ruined. So this horse right here is for Apache Chief, and you can see here's my cool Apache Chief, which is Rio Blast's best friend in my storyline. Hey, I was a big fan of the Lone Ranger, so come on. Anyway, so there he is, and he gets the horse that has the pink and blue. Ooh, there we go. And now the bad guy. Now another bad guy I think works great for Rio Blast is actually Blast Attack, for a couple reasons. One, he has the name Blast in his name, so we got Rio Blast and Blast Attack. And two, he has the piece that looks like the one that comes with the playset. See? In fact, this is the same one that came with the 80s Rio Blast figure, and so the little toy one looks very similar to that as well, so it's kind of funny. I haven't tried to see if it fits into the slots or not. I guess I could try that later on. Maybe not. It's a little bigger. I don't want to end up ruining the slots. Oh, they are pretty soft. Probably could fit in there. But anyway, and he's like a guy with dynamite, and he looks like steampunk. So like from the Wild Wild West show we used to watch when we were kids, you know, he has that steampunk look and kind of goes along with the Western. And he has like dynamite. I mean, come on, you can't get more, you know, Lone Ranger Western themed looking thing than that. So I figured he is a great bad guy. Now, I do make him the sidekick to Overkill, because Overkill is just cool. So Blast Attack is actually under the orders of Overkill in my storyline. Hey, Mando, thanks for joining us. Armando, I'm sorry. Hey, Armando, thanks for joining us. All right, so the horse I give to this guy is, of course, Night Stalker. And here is Night Stalker. Now, Night Stalker is kind of a cool name, being, you know, Night Stalker is usually a bad guy, but I would have called this thing Nightmare. I mean, that'd be a cooler name, Nightmare, because it's a horse. Anyway, so let's go ahead and load him up in here. To put your figure in here, you just bend the knees like that, and then stuff him in here. And I have the video on how to make this guy, so if you want to see how to make him, you can. And there he goes. He is now ready to ride off into the sunset, or to come and ride to get Rio Blast in his Nightmare. Or, okay. Anyway, so the name of this horse is Ricochet. That's why I decided to call Rio Blast's horse Ricochet. So Rio Blast and Ricochet, they are a team up. And to get him to fit in here with the stirrups, you got to bend his knee really far back. And then it's cool because they actually hook onto his cowboy boots just right. And I think that's kind of a fun little play feature. Now, I was really debating whether or not I should keep this part on or not, because his hands don't really hang on to it very well, because he has that weird looking fingers for holding the guns that shoot out of his hands automatically. I really did not want to give him regular hands. I still wanted to keep his Rio Blast hands. That way then I can still load a gun in there whenever I want. So if he's riding a horse, he can just have one gun pop out and be ready for battle with just the one gun, instead of, you know, having a regular hand in there. So I may have to figure out some way in order for him to hold this. Right now I just put his hand against his leg to hold it in place. That seems to work pretty good. So there he is. And there's the town, and there is the whole thing. And now it's like a totally awesome setup. How much is shipping on that 2 Blast? Well, the Rio Blast shipping was free. So if you go to there on eBay right now, there was 2 when I started the video for $39.99 with free. So for Rio Blast, it was free shipping. So, and they were still mint in the box. There's some other guys selling them too. There's one guy selling one for $30 just in a baggie. You know, just has it in a baggie like this. It's like, dude, for $10 more and get one mint in the package, I'm not buying the baggie one. But anyway, so let me know what you think of my idea of using the town as a backdrop. This town is so cool. I just wish the stickers would have worked. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot totally. Is I wanted to load the backpacks onto the guys and see how they work. So let's see if his backpack fits over his big old fatty armor. Oh wait, it's the wrong one. It's the evil one. Here's the heroic one. Oh, Rio Blast, you lost your cybernetic gun. You know, you got to have a lot of fun with these. And being Mattel made this toy as well, you can just kind of mix the stuff, and I know at this point I might as well just make a Brave Star custom figure because I got so much Brave Star stuff on my Rio Blast. And it's funny, you can see how much influence Rio Blast had in making Brave Star. I mean, it's kind of funny. Oh yeah, his little chest piece is kind of blocking the rubber from fitting on there quite right, and his hat's kind of in the way too. Just lower that down a little bit. If his shirt wasn't flipped up on the front, it would actually fit good. See, the plastic of the shirt right here is hard plastic, and so it's causing it to not fit on there very well. I guess I could try to put that lower than the plastic piece. Let's try that again. Luckily this is just rubber so it can stretch around. You know what, that works better anyway. I can see both his stars. You can see his new Brave Star star, and you can see now this backpack's pretty heavy on him. Ugh. So you're going to have to straighten his legs and have him stand like he's got to stick up his rear or something. There we go. Stand, Rio Blast, stand. Let's get his gun out. Stick that on there. Ugh. I imagine it probably would have fit better on the other Rio Blast, the one that's the pre. Wow, he's really got to lean forward to make that work. The center of balance is just so far off. There we go. Looks like the Michael Jackson lean. All right, let's go ahead and set up the other guy. Overkill, you're getting some new weapons. We'll see if his fits over his armor as well. The good thing is Overkill's got giant duck feet, so maybe it might be easier for him to stand. I can't stand. Yeah. Now the bad part is once I put this on Overkill, he can't use his chest gun anymore because it's being blocked by the front of this. As you can see right there. There we go. Yes. Oh, no. All right. Everett Schuler, thank you so much for the $10 bonus. I really appreciate it. That's really cool of you. Thanks too for the idea of starting my own company doing that. That is so cool, man. I cannot believe you gave me $10. That's so nice of you. All right, so there we go. Let's go and turn on the... Turn that on. Turn that on. I got to kill these lights because these will set off the craziness. All right. Oh. Now we can have fun. So you can tell it's really annoying when you push it. And then it gets hit. It sounds like a dolphin dying when he gets hit. Now, we did find out that some of the lights I use around here do set it off. So like my little lights right here. So you can kind of hear how it sounds. It is funny. They sound different though. I wonder if it's because the batteries are charged different or what it is. But that is kind of fun. I like too that it actually matches. Oops, shining the light. Sorry, you guys. I like too that this actually matches Overkill nicely. I mean, the black on there does work really well since he has so much black on his theme. So that actually works really well. I kind of wish that his was a little more blue and not so purple. But it still does work pretty nice, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, thanks, Chris. Hey, thanks again, Everett. That is so cool of you. All right. So, that is so much fun. I cannot wait to show my granddaughter when she comes to visit. Oh, I turned it off. It does sound like a broken. Anyway, let's go and turn this Ford around and let's check out the other side of it and see how Rio Blast and company fits in there too. Now turn this around. I'll fold this up first. Now what's cool about this is this fort's made to transform into some giant fort for, you know, all these giant walls for protection and stuff. And so it has this cool transforming feature. I find if you transform it first, it's way easier to turn around to get to the other side. Go. There we go. Now I still have not got the other side yet. I have it on order. So this one only came with two of the same side. So I have one on order for this side right here on eBay. It should be coming soon, hopefully. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and check this out. So one of the features, as you guys know, is the blow-up safe. So let's go ahead and play with that for a minute. So you got to take this big old cord piece here. Slide it on into the hole. And of course, because of this explosion, he's going to hide around the corner and send his friend Blast Attack in. Whoops. Wrong piece. And then Blast Attack and shoot this off. Let's see if we can get this thing to work. I found out you got to pop this door a little bit. Otherwise, it will not work as well. It's just a little too tight. There we go. Oh, so that's kind of a fun feature. Now these are supposed to be somehow the gold for the I forget his name now. Brave Star, Marshall Brave Star, and they also got a cool cage over here. They got this lock that locks right here, so when Rio Blast catches the bad guy, he can put him in the cage. And then lock the door with the key. Now on the other side, there's actually a window that's made to hook this up to it as well, to blast the window out. And then once you blast the window out, it's supposed to be like an escape. Hey Ronald, thanks for joining us. So let me go and just bring this one piece around just so you guys can see how this works. I'm not going to rotate the whole town. So there's that window there. So we could have Overkill come over here and blast his friend out. So this just plugs in right here. Just like so. And you press the button. So the Overkill can hang on to it. And blammo! There it goes. Then blast attack and escape out of there. Oh, he broke the whole window off. So that's kind of another fun play feature as well. Now, I might be doing some painting on this to touch it all up to make it look more like brickwork and stuff. Maybe do some dry brush on it. And of course, I got to make some stickers. I haven't decided what I'm going to call all these. I'm not going to use the official stickers because they got destroyed. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to make my own anyway to make it more fun. Make it more Masters of the Universe. It is a cool playset. I mean, it works so good with Rio Blast. What I don't get is why this figure is only $40 still. I mean, this is a really cool He-Man figure. I guess people just don't like cowboys. It must be from Toy Story, right? That wimpy cowboy doll. But I think it's cool. Now, the gate kept falling open, so I took some poster putty, black and white, and I mixed them together to make gray. And I stuck that right in there to keep it so the window will stay shut once I close it. Otherwise, it kept falling open. So just mixing those two putties, the black and the white poster putty, mixed it till it looked about the same shade of gray as that. And there you go. All right. So just out of curiosity, besides the 1% already told me, let me know if you guys are planning on getting a Rio Blast. Because, I mean, he is a cool guy. Now, you don't need to go all out like I did and get a fort and a town and a horse and everything else and make your own bad guys. And, you don't have to go that far out. But you could just use the horse that Strider, if you wanted to, too, for Rio Blast. Or somebody else was telling me that earlier. So that'd be a cool way to go as well. Let me know which is your favorite out of these three, whether it's the the armor or the stuff all closed up, or the full-blown everything out in there. And let me know what you think of my makeshift, I should just call him Tonto. Being as a Lone Ranger fan, what the heck? Instead of having it Apache Chief that lost his powers, I should just go all out and just call him Tonto. And then, of course, his horse I named, as I told you earlier, Ricochet. I cannot believe how cool this horse is. Wish we can get like a white one or a golden one so we can make Tila's unicorn. That would be cool. That's what I'm looking forward to, and to make Tila's unicorn. That would be awesome. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this. And thanks again for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Everett, that was really cool of you. And the rest of you guys, thanks so much for joining. Like, subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel. Let's see, speaking of Lone Ranger, I wish someone would make a cool articulated Lone Ranger figure. That would be cool. All right. I need to make his wife. That'd be a cool figure to make, is the wife that gets killed by Overkill. That should be my next custom. The Gunslinger. There you go. All right. Pop Actor, you keep retracting your message before I can read what they say. All right, you guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video. Today is my friend's birthday, so I'm heading over there to eat some cake. And wish her well, and it'll be cool. Terminator Evil Land. That would be cool. Oh, the iPhones, yep. Actually, I tape everything I do on my iPhone. This is actually being taped on an iPhone right now. So, man, that playset's so cool. Oh, did you guys see the cool tower too? Look at that. Oh, the Tower of Power. That is so cool. Anyway, I'm glad I got this playset. I did spend too much on it, but now that I have it, and once I get it all painted up, it's going to be really cool. Thanks, Steed. I appreciate it. And it's always hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, you guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Bye now.